Good morning, sunshines. There you are. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Today I wanted to do, come here, Stevie. Come here, Stevie. I wanted to do something just a little bit different. We've been doing pretty traditional mat classes, so I came up with breakthroughs and bells. Breakthroughs for those moves that I know when I was able to start performing them on a somewhat consistent basis, I felt a sense of victory, and that made me want to keep going. So I'm all for triumph. I'm all for, keep it basic, but every once in a while, let's throw in some of that stuff that just really challenges. And the bells are for the reindeer horns. So Stevie likes the bells too. So I'm not sure how many people are actually doing the classes, but you seem to really enjoy the sweaters. So whatever turns you on. We're going to start laying down. First, let's go over those basic principles, right? Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, hip to shoulder, cutting board, square, not collapsing, not shrinking. We're expansive. We're moving out of the core. So not sinking into it. We're lifting up and away. So you can see the tremendous difference. And this is why they say Pilates is good for the back and just for daily living, is this versus this. So you've got this low back pressure, and now here this core is stabilizing. So if you want to trim your waist, and to be honest, I love all the benefits of the Pilates. I realized today that I'm 48 and I've never thrown my back out. And I truly attribute that to doing Pilates all these years. But when I first started, to be frank, I wanted a flat tummy. I hated my stomach. I didn't hate it, but I just didn't feel comfortable in my own body, Whatever your body shape is, whatever it is, you just want to feel comfortable in your own body. So find whatever workout or whatever works for you that you can feel good in your own skin. I'm going to press Pilates because that's what worked for me. Maybe that's not your thing, but if you want to look at it from a rehabilitation standpoint, tremendous lower back benefits. And men, you don't think this is for you? It was invented by a man, right? It was invented or created, I should say, as a rehabilitation. So lower back issues, neck pain, shoulder pain, you construction guys that are out there pounding and drumming your bodies and just shredding your bodies, doing some of these core moves will help you so much. And I want to give a shout out to Kisei because maybe have your husband go and look at some of those basic mat moves, and I'm happy to send him something because I know you said he suffers from a lot of lower back pain. So if I can help anybody in any way, feel free to send me a message. Feel free to shoot me a text. And I'm sure you can figure out how to get my phone number because you can figure out anything, right? According to Social Dilemma. So, here we go. Let's come on down. We're going to just take a second just to kind of warm up just a little bit. I like to start off with what they call a pendulum. It's tabletop, side to side, whatever story works for you. What you're going to do is you're going to open up your fingers. You're going to press firm into those arms. No lazy, loose arms. Bring those knees into a tabletop. Those heels should be shooting straight out of those knees. So this is an honest L shape. And perfect. Here's my coffee table. If I were to prop my knees up on my coffee table, and I use the coffee table all the time as a cue in class, so this is actually great. I want my heels right on that coffee table. Okay? Drop them down just a little bit. Stevie's on the coffee table. And we're going to drop to Stevie. Here you go. We're going to drop to one side. Big inhale. Drop your shoulders. Open your chest. Long, gorgeous clavicle, right? Your heart is open. Inhale, slow, slow, slow. Don't let this arm come up. Keep it down. Drive into that shoulder blade in the left. Exhale back to center. Okay, if that's hurting your lower back at all, bring your knees in. If you want to extend it, go out a little bit further, but not too far. Inhale down to one side. Exhale back to center. Now, as you drop to the left, be aware of how much you're pressing into those elbows.
to kind of push yourself back up. Get rid of that. Inhale, now a really light grip on that floor. Down to the side for 4 and 3. Pull that rib cage in for 2 and 1, and stretch those legs all the way out. So my 5 breakthrough moves, my favorite move in mat class is the roll up. I've been starting almost every class with that, so we're gonna do 5 of those just because it will advance us to the next one. Inhale, reach all the way back. Okay, now point those toes, squeeze those inner thighs. Press into that tailbone, and you want to be pressing into your tailbone enough that you've got this, this flat surface area. So if your shoulder blades are heavy and your tailbone is heavy, your lower back is somewhat light. Whew, not arched, but it's just light. It's not driving. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straight over. 5, click. Here we go for 5 and 4. Now really drive down through those calves and those heels. Keep those arms parallel. And if you're sliding, your butt cheeks are sliding up and down that mat and your pants are starting to slide down your butt, you need to squeeze your glutes harder. Engage those inner thighs. And let's just do 2 more for good measure. Here we go. And exhale, come all the way down. Okay, so the rollover takes us right up into the roll up. Or the roll up takes us into the roll over. Okay, arms are down by your side. You want to reach those fingertips. You don't want those floppy guys, no dead fish. You got to reach those fingertips. Drive your shoulder blades together. Inhale, drop those toes. Exhale through the belly button. Exhale, tap, open, drag. Okay, now if your legs are rotated out, rotate them in. Bring those toes. Exhale. Open to the width of your mat, the width of your shoulders. And slide those knees right down your chest. Reach those toes, they go straight out of those hip bones. As you exhale, come up together, open. Keep control of that spine. And exhale, tap, open, slow. So as you lower your spine, now go the opposite way. Curl up, close, drag, drag, drag. Pull in that belly button tight. Get those thighs as close to that chest. Point those toes, lengthen those legs. Open, exhale. And I want you to think about that articulation in the spine. And you're exhaling deep into that belly button, and that pulls your thighs back. Don't throw your legs. Don't use your lower back. This is all core. Exhale. That takes us right into the jackknife. Here you go. So it's just an add-on to the rollover and the roll up. Here you go. Exhale. Tap, squeeze, and tweeze. See how I walk my shoulder blades together? Press down through the inside of your thumbs. Really good for the metabolism, this throat compression. Relax your head, relax your neck. Squeeze and tweeze, tweeze, tweeze. Drop down halfway without your hips falling, and curl. Open, exhale, tap, squeeze, halfway, and curl. 4 more. So it's about stopping right about there, not letting those hips drop as you articulate your spine. And let's go slow for 1. That's tough. Inhale, squeeze and tweeze. The more you walk those shoulder blades together underneath your back, the better off. Great throat compression, great for the metabolism. Now if your butt is loose, is kind of hanging out like that, I want you to squeeze and tweeze. Keep that squeeze and tweeze as you lower your legs. Your hips don't move at all. And then follow my finger down your spine. I know my voice is weird. Down your spine. Curl. And I made one of the crucial mistakes is while I was up in the jackknife, I turned my head. Don't do that. Okay? So now let's do it the opposite way. Open, exhale, tap, squeeze, close, drop, and curl. And 4 more. Now see if you can flow it out for yourself. If you can find that fluidity where you never start and you never stop. And look for where you're starting to clench. right? Your throat will start to clench. And that's your upper back trying to help. Challenge yourself. Make your slide down as slow as possible. Maybe hold it up here for a second. If those arms roll out, bring them back in. Drop, pull in that belly button. Find that articulation. If I place my finger right on your spine, keep your hips up, but curl your spine in. And lower down. 2 more. Open. Exhale. Tap. Squeeze. Bring those legs together. Drop through the center. And close. Last one. Here you go. Those legs should be burning too. You got to reach out of them, guys. They got to be like yardsticks. Fired up. Don't be lazy and floppy. And if that is not happening for you today, a way to build up to that is I started doing this, and I did it for about 15 minutes every day. I put my legs right here. Exhale. And you just try to find the articulation, right? So the exhale is sharp, but it's this articulation that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the control. So I always say the control is in the roll down, right? And that's creating that length with that inhale. Exhale and inhale slow for 1, 2, keep that belly button curled in. And last one, and come on down. Okay, so that's the rollover the roll up into the rollover into the jackknife. All right, I'm not quite sure why my camera is so dark this morning. Okay, so let's go right into rowing series. Rowing series is one of my favorite moves. We do it on the reformer in some versions with our short straps. But here we go. Let's use just our arms, just our core. Squeeze those inner thighs. You're going to bring those arms together like a wristwatch. Okay, so it's like you're looking right down into your wristwatch. Tuck your chin in and hinge back. Keep your chin tucked in. Open those arms. This is the length. Lift up through your chest and expand those arms. Keep your chin down. Exhale, those arms shoot right behind you. Drop your face up and over. And you go right into it. Pull it back, open. Okay, and so what I want you to think about and maybe pay attention to here is see if your arms are staying parallel throughout the entire movement. Okay, so here you go. You're down here. You come up. Tuck that chin in. Keep your face dead on. Open those arms. Lift through your chest. Exhale through that belly button. Reach those fingers straight out. Up and over. Here you go for 5. Whoo! Inhale, 4. Reach, expand, rotate, and lengthen for 3. Point those toes. Squeeze those inner thighs together for 2. And you want to think of your chest lifting now. Don't let those arms drop. And up and over, big. And last one, here we go. Hold it. Lift through that chest. Sweep slow. Top of the head is right in line with those pinky fingers, that middle finger. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. Rotate those arms. Up and over. Tiny waist. Reach up and exhale. 2 more slow. Inhale back. Open. Exhale, rotate. Up through the middle. Tiny waist. Lift up out of your hip bones. Okay? Press down into your tailbone, trying not to sink. Lift up. And come on down. And last one. I got a little lazy on that one. Here we go. Open. Up. Rotate. And down. Okay, and then we're going to move right into the teaser. So the teaser in mat Pilates is one of the pinnacle moves. All kinds of variations. It intimidates people. Don't let it intimidate. It's just a Pilates move, right? There's no big deal, right?
but it's also something to work for. I love having a goal and having like a benchmark, and that keeps me going through all of those little short steps that I have to take to get there that I hate. I'm a person, I want to nail it on the first time. So trust me, I know your frustration. I've been there. Some days I can do it like this, and some days I can't. I have no shot in hell of doing it. So, whew.
But as you practice, you'll get a little bit more consistent in your good days, right? In your days of being able to nail it. Okay, so here we go. So what the teaser is coming up into a V-sit position. So basically, you want to take that tailbone and really find it, right? And so you can see how I'm pressing so hard into my tailbone, and this belly is a flat surface now, and that lower back is light. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take our roll up and we're going to add our legs. We're going to combine the roll up and the roll over. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, reach back. And for the first one, let's just bring our feet flat, bend those knees, press those ankles together. Arms come up, tuck that chin in, exhale and reach. Now you want your arms to be parallel to your thighs. From there, if your shoulders are creeping up, I want you to drop them back. Okay, I want you to drop them back so your chest is coming through your shoulder gates. Drop those shoulders back. Engage those arms. Engage those. Now reach a toe up and slide down just like you do in your roll up. Curl one vertebrae at a time. Inhale and exhale, reach. Extend both legs and exhale, reach. Woo. And you'll find that little pivot point. Arms are parallel. Now my shoulders are expanded a little bit more than I would like. I'd like to pull those back. And you lift up out of your spine. Reach up out of the top of your head. These legs are engaged. They're rotated in. And then curl down. Big inhale. Smooth exhale. And roll down. Big inhale. Close up this rib cage to pull the body up to form. Drive into your belly button to bring your thighs to your chest. And inhale and reach. Okay, and then once you find this tailbone, you can just serve dinner up here, right? You can open up those arms. If you drop into that lower back, and down you go. So you want to lift through that chest, expand through that chest, reach those arms. Maybe arms come up. Whew. And then they go into all kinds of crazy things, right? And I can't even think of any of them right now. They do things like opposite circles. Arms go one way and legs go the other. Oh, and this is always just, my arms are crazy. Your arms should be together and your legs should be together. So mine went way out and wild, and that's why I'm wobbling on my butt cheeks. Okay, so arms are gonna be together and parallel, just like your legs. Okay, and let's find that little V-sit. Let's get right up into it. Inhale and reach up. Send that toe out. Now, shoot those fingers out. Drop your arms down one way. Exhale, circle up. Other way. Woo! Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. And that's all I've got in me. So three, not so perfect, but we're getting there, right? And that's all we keep doing. We keep getting closer and closer. Okay, so the next one that I wanted to do the leg pull. And I like this move because it also creates a ton of upper body work. And shoulders, neck, back, all of that stuff is a struggle. If you can increase that strength through those top upper backs, then you're gonna really help protect that lower back and also your neck. Okay, so, but we gotta throw a plank in there just to make it really something. Woo! Press through those thumbs. I wonder what kind of time I'm looking at. Oh, I have no idea. Oh my gosh, 19 minutes. I cannot do 12 minutes.
I promise tomorrow is a 12-minute class. I promise. Here you go. Press yourself up into a plank. Now see if that butt is sticking up. It's not a downward dog, although that feels pretty good right in there too. Whew. Drop yourself into a plank. Now see if your chest has fallen. And if you're falling and sinking, you want to press up and out. This belly button is light. So I used to always just imagine that somebody, or I still do, imagine someone's got their hand on my belly button and they're literally lifting me away from the floor. Look how tall my toes are. Okay, now really press equally through those palms and those thumbs. Drop those shoulders. Reach your head straight out of your tailbone. Long neck, long spine. Moves right into your legs. Now reach your right toe up. Drop and pop. Drop and pop. So you're creating this little shoulder hinge as well. And you want that toe to try to be coming straight out of your spine and your neck for 4 and 3. 2 and 1. Drop it. Quick downward dog. Shake out your head right into the other side. Reach that toe up. Pop up high up onto the ball of that toe on the floor. Flatten out that body. It's a 4x4. Push and pull. So I think of pushing through mud with my heel and pulling through taffy. Push through mud, pull through taffy. Keep that other leg lifted. Mine's slipping 2 and 2 and 1 and come on down. Hi, Stevie. Okay, so the next one more, guys. One more, and that's it. Obliques, muffin tops, side bodies, always a struggle. Always something that if we can, don't think of just getting flat abs, right? Or 6-pack. Think about the muscles on your side and the muscles through your back. Your powerhouse wraps around your entire body like one of those back supports. So a back support, basically, we can ditch that if we strengthen all of these muscles here on our own. So that's what we're trying to do through Pilates and using that powerhouse. All right, let's come right down. Ooh. Go into the side plank. And I get it. I get how you feel about side planks. I feel the same way. They're hard, but we do them. Whew. Keep this shoulder out of this ear. Place this palm right down in front. Stack these feet one on top of the other. The front leg goes in front, if you can see. Now you're really pressing into the sides of those feet. Push through this elbow, but more importantly, exhale up through that side. Extend that arm up. Reach. And you're going to hold this position. So you're really going for a straight line. If that hip starts to fall, bring it up. Engage through that elbow and that forearm and think about pulling your elbow towards your hip to float up. And now we're going to hip dips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Your arms are parallel. Or they're straight up and down from that elbow on the floor to that finger up in the ceiling. For 3 and 2 and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Right into the other side. Pressing down through this elbow. Think of pulling it in towards your hip to lift up. Take your palm, press it flat. If this elbow is too wide, down you go, right? And also you're going to jack your back. Stack those feet one on top of the other. So I take my feet and I stack them. Top leg goes in front. I'm going heel to toe. Rotate this palm up. If you can do it with the rotated palm up, go ahead and start trying it. If you need to press down to get up, that's cool too. You can also bend this leg and push up into this. And then extend that toe out, okay? All kinds of ways to get in the side plank. So don't say you can't do it. There are plenty of modifications. Yes, you can. Here we go. Press it up. Okay, now that top finger is coming straight out of that elbow. Open up your chest. Now think about me with a big fish hook and I pull, open up that chest, wide gorgeous clavicle, your heart is exposed to the world. Give your big love, lift up through those hips by engaging that oblique. Hip dips, 10,
9. Exhale. 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 Try to stabilize the shoulder for 5 and 4. Make them a little smaller if you feel a little wild for 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on down. Oh, Lord. Okay, so there we go. That was our 20-minute, 12-minute class, 23 minutes. I'm going to learn how to trim these babies down. It's just when you start doing it, you love it, so you keep doing it. So join me again. Have a pretty good sweater for tomorrow. So big love. Stay safe, healthy, happy, all of that.